Keanu Reeves, the famous actor, unknowingly lost his wallet while walking through the city. On the other side of town, a 12-year-old boy named Luca, who came from a struggling family, found the wallet. Inside, Luca discovered a large amount of money, but he also found a photo of Keanu. Despite the temptation, Luca decided to return the wallet. His honest decision would touch Keanu deeply, changing both of their lives forever. This heartwarming story of kindness and integrity shows how one small act can make a big impact. Luca comes from a poor family. His mother, Maria, works 2 low-paying jobs to support him and his little sister, Isabella. Life is tough for them, but Maria teaches Luca to always do the right thing even when it's hard. Despite their struggles, Luca remains kind and honest, believing in his mom's lessons about integrity. He understands that doing what's right is more important than money or material things. One afternoon, as Luca was walking home from school, he noticed something on the ground. It was a black wallet lying there in the dirt. Curious, Luca picked it up and opened it. Inside, he found more money than he had ever seen in his life. There were bills and cards, and the amount of cash made Luca's heart race. For a moment, he thought about what he could do with all that money. His family struggled every day, and this money could help pay bills, buy groceries, and fix the broken heater in their small apartment. But as he continued to look through the wallet, something caught his eye: a photo of a man. Luca didn't recognize the man right away, but there was an ID card with the name Keanu Reeves written on it. Luca had heard that name before. Keanu Reeves was a famous actor, someone everyone knew. Luca thought about the money and what it could mean for his family. But then he remembered what his mother always told him: do the right thing no matter how hard it is. After a moment of hesitation, Luca made up his mind. He decided to return the wallet, believing it was the right thing to do, even if it meant giving up something that could help his family. Luca didn't know what to do with the wallet he had found. It was tempting to keep the money and use it to help his family, but he knew in his heart that it wasn't the right thing. So, he went home and talked to his mother, Maria, about what had happened. "Mom, I found a wallet with a lot of money inside," Luca said. "But it belongs to someone famous. Should I keep it? We really need the money." Maria listened carefully and then smiled gently at her son. "Luca, I know life is hard right now, but doing the right thing is always more important than what we get in return. If you keep that wallet, it won't make you a better person. But if you return it, you'll feel good knowing you did the right thing." Luca thought about her words and agreed. He wanted to be a good person just like his mom always taught him. Together, Luca and Maria decided to find a way to return the wallet. They used the internet to search for information about Keanu Reeves. After some time, they found a contact number for his management team. Luca left a message explaining that he had found the wallet and wanted to return it to the actor. When Keanu's management team received Luca's message, they were impressed by the boy's honesty. They quickly passed the message to Keanu, who was moved by Luca's decision to return the wallet. Keanu was not only surprised that someone would find his wallet, but also that a young boy would choose to do the right thing, despite the temptation to keep the money. Keanu felt he had to meet Luca in person to thank him. He wanted to show his appreciation for the boy's honesty and kindness. He didn't want to send someone from his team to meet Luca. He wanted to do it himself, without any cameras or security. Keanu believed that this special moment should be about the connection between him and Luca, not about his celebrity status. The next day, Keanu made his way to a simple park near Luca's neighborhood. He arrived dressed casually, without any of the usual fame or attention surrounding him. When Luca and his mother arrived at the park, they didn't recognize Keanu right away, as he wasn't in his usual movie star style. Keanu smiled warmly at them, introducing himself simply as Keanu. Luca was nervous but also excited. He had never imagined that a famous actor like Keanu Reeves would want to meet him. He handed over the wallet, feeling a little shy but proud of his decision. Keanu took the wallet and quickly checked its contents. Everything was there, just as Luca had promised. Keanu looked at him with deep gratitude in his eyes. "Thank you, Luca," Keanu said sincerely. "You've reminded me what really matters. What you did means more than words can say." When Luca's message reached Keanu's management team, they quickly passed it on to Keanu. After reading the message, Keanu was deeply touched by Luca's honesty. He couldn't believe that a young boy, despite facing difficult circumstances, had chosen to return his wallet instead of keeping the money. It made Keanu appreciate the true meaning of kindness and integrity. Keanu felt strongly that he needed to meet Luca in person to thank him properly. He didn't want to send someone from his team to do it. He wanted to make this moment special. Keanu believed that such a genuine act of honesty deserved a personal thank you. He didn't want to make it a big event or have cameras around. Keanu wanted it to be a private, heartfelt meeting, away from the spotlight. The next day, Keanu decided to meet Luca at a simple park near his neighborhood. He dressed casually without any of the usual celebrity attention, wanting to blend in and make Luca feel comfortable. He arrived at the park and waited for Luca and his mother to arrive. When Luca and Maria reached the park, they were both surprised to see Keanu there, looking just like an ordinary person. At first, Luca wasn't sure if it was really him, but Keanu smiled warmly and introduced himself. Luca handed the wallet over to Keanu, feeling both nervous and excited. Keanu took it, checked its contents and smiled at Luca. "Thank you, Luca," Keanu said, his voice full of gratitude. "You're a really good person. What you did means a lot to me." Keanu arrived at the park, dressed casually without any security or bodyguards. He wanted the meeting to be simple and personal, just two people sharing a special moment. When Luca and his mother arrived, they were a little surprised to see Keanu there without all the usual celebrity attention. He didn't look like the movie star they expected, but his warm smile made them feel at ease. Luca was nervous but excited. He had never met a famous person like Keanu before. He held the wallet in his hands, trembling slightly, and handed it to Keanu. "Here it is," Luca said softly. "I didn't take anything from it." Keanu took the wallet with a smile and opened it. He quickly checked to make sure everything was inside. Cash, cards, photos, just as Luca had said. When he saw that everything was intact, Keanu let out a sigh of relief. "You did the right thing, Luca," Keanu said, looking at him with deep appreciation. "Thank you for being honest. You have a lot of character and I'm really touched by what you did." Luca smiled shyly, feeling proud but also a little overwhelmed. Keanu's words meant more to him than anything else. Keanu knelt down to Luca's level, his eyes full of admiration. "You could have kept the money and no one would have known, but you chose to do the right thing. That says a lot about who you are. Not everyone would have made the same choice." Luca felt proud of himself, knowing that Keanu recognized his honesty and integrity, even though he came from a difficult background. After Keanu praised Luca for his honesty, he looked at him with a warm smile. Keanu was deeply impressed by the young boy's integrity, especially considering the struggles Luca's family faced. "You're a special kid, Luca," Keanu said kindly. "What you did today is not something many people would do. You could have kept the money, but you chose to do what was right even when it was hard. That says a lot about you." Luca felt a mix of pride and shyness, not sure what to say. Keanu's words meant so much to him, and he was happy that his choice had made a difference. Keanu continued, his voice serious but encouraging. "Keep doing good, Luca. The world needs more people like you. Keep being honest and kind because that's what truly matters." Luca was humbled by Keanu's words. He never expected someone like Keanu to notice his actions, let alone praise him. It made him feel proud of the choice he had made, knowing that his honesty had touched someone who was known for being such a good person himself. I promise," Luca said softly. "I just want to be a good person like my mom taught me." Keanu smiled, feeling hopeful for Luca's future. "You're already on the right path." Luca left the meeting feeling inspired and proud, knowing his actions had made an impact on someone he admired. As Luca handed Keanu the wallet, a local woman named Mrs. Martinez was walking by the park. She had been sitting nearby and couldn't help but notice the emotional exchange between the two. Moved by what she saw, Mrs. Martinez quickly took out her phone and recorded a short video of the moment. She captured Keanu thanking Luca for his honesty and praising him for doing the right. Keanu was so inspired by Luca's honesty that he wanted to do something special to help him and his family. He knew how hard life could be, especially for a single mother like Maria, and he wanted to make a difference in their lives. Using his connections in the industry, Keanu reached out to some people he knew and helped Maria secure a better job with a higher salary. This new job meant that Maria wouldn't have to work so many hours at multiple low-paying jobs, and it would give their family a chance at a better life. But Keanu didn't stop there. He wanted to show his appreciation for what Luca had done, so he arranged for the whole family to visit the set of his latest film. When they arrived, they were treated like VIPs, getting a behind-the-scenes tour and meeting the cast and crew. It was an unforgettable experience for Luca, Maria, and Isabella. As a final surprise, Keanu handed Maria a letter. Inside, there was a formal job offer from a well-known company that could provide her with more stability and better pay. Maria was overwhelmed with gratitude. She couldn't believe how much Keanu had done for them. "Thank you so much, Keanu," Maria said, tears in her eyes. "You've changed our lives." Keanu smiled and said, "It's all because of Luca. His kindness inspired me to help." Luca's story quickly became an inspiration to people everywhere. His honesty and kindness touched the hearts of many, and soon his story was shared all over social media. Schools across the country started teaching Luca's story in their classrooms, using it as an example of integrity and doing the right thing, even when it's hard. Teachers encouraged students to think about how their actions could impact others, just like Luca's decision to return the wallet had made a big impact on Keanu and his family. Luca was also recognized for his good deed in other ways. He was awarded a scholarship for his studies, which meant he could continue his education without worrying about the cost. The scholarship was a big opportunity for Luca, and it made him feel proud to know that his honesty was being rewarded. With the new job Maria had secured and the scholarship for Luca, the family's life improved dramatically. They moved into a better apartment, and Maria no longer had to work multiple jobs. Luca was able to focus on his studies and dreams for the future. Their lives were changing for the better, and it was all thanks to one small act of honesty that started with Luca returning Keanu's wallet. In a final interview, Keanu shared his thoughts about the experience with Luca. He wanted to remind everyone about what really matters in life. It's not about fame or wealth, Keanu said, looking thoughtfully into the camera. What truly matters is the impact we make with our actions. Luca reminded me of that. His honesty and kindness have inspired me, and I hope his story can inspire others too. Keanu's words spread quickly and touched many people. He explained how Luca's simple decision to return the wallet, instead of keeping the money, showed the power of doing the right thing. Keanu wanted people to understand that it's not always easy to make the right choice, but it's always worth it. Keanu's message sparked a ripple effect. People began sharing their own stories of kindness, honesty, and integrity, encouraged by Luca's example. Many were inspired to make better choices in their own lives and help others when they could. Luca's actions and Keanu's words helped remind the world that small acts of goodness can create big changes. By doing the right thing, we can all make a positive impact on the world around us.